Good morning, traders. Richard here doing a quick Ichimoku cloud chart market view of the Nasdaq 100 index. We can see this bear market rally is gaining downside momentum as the index took out all these downsides as potential support targets from an Ichimoku cloud chart perspective. And now we've got two levels to watch out for next. It's this bottom end old cloud chart support zone that was tested last week. Struggle to find support at that level, and then we've got this other level here to keep an eye on. This one here at 13,051. Will be interesting to see if we get a rebound from these levels, as well as this bottom end cloud chart 12,842. So these are the downside risk targets in this bear market rally. Now we've had plenty of sell signals up the top of the cloud here, as well as the last major sell signal was when it sliced through the bottom in the cloud here, and it's just never recovered. So for the Nasdaq to be back in a bull market, we need to be back above the top end of the cloud here. So far this is a confirmed bear market rally with downside risk targets towards old cloud chart support levels here. And now if we look at the weekly Ichimoku cloud, we can see some really nasty situation here is that the market's now changed the outlooks from bullish to bearish, since price action is now below the bottom end of the cloud. So significant change of outlook here. And if we don't get a rebound back above the bottom end of the cloud here, it's now a double confirmed bear market on a weekly Ichimoku cloud with downside risk. And if we want to look at how far this correction can go, we look at the monthly cloud, where we can see how extended the market's been for a while. So it's only been a matter of time until we got the sell signal up and around the top end of the cloud here. It sliced through the front end cloud chart support zone, and there's downside risk to key levels here to watch out for on the monthly. It's this standard line of the cloud here, 11,741. These are the downside long-term risk targets if we don't get a particular relief rally or a rebound, 11,361. So these are the levels to watch out for on the monthly Ichimoku cloud. But weekly, bit of a problem here because we're now below the bottom end of the cloud, so that's overall very bearish. There was another sell signal up here on a weekly cloud chart, so we had plenty of warning signals that this correction might last a little bit longer. And now levels to watch out for. If we don't find support to come back in at this bottom end cloud chart, a relief rally at this bottom end level, we could be testing the next level, and that would be this standard line support, as well as this rebound of 12,277. So these are the downside risk targets, 12,277. But if we get a little bit of a rebound relief rally and close back above the bottom end of the cloud on a weekly basis, that will be very positive for the market. But overall, very bearish on the weekly, since price action has now changed to confirmed bearish on the weekly, because price action is below the bottom end of the cloud. On the daily, we're still hitting those downside risk targets, support zones on the Ichimoku cloud. Levels to watch out there for is 13,051 and 12,842. The 4-hour chart, we had a briefly a couple of weeks ago, we had an attempt to break past this bottom end cloud chart resistance, but that held. And now we just need to see where the next levels are. On this one is 12,842 and 12,277. These are the downside risk targets on the 4-hour chart. And we can just see where some of these levels come from, this old cluster of support, as well as these lows there around, what's that level there? We'll just pop a horizontal line in there. These lows there, roughly around about 12,995, so 13,000 as well. So it'll be interesting to see if we get a rebound from these levels, but we could see it being tested and then rebound from that level. But bearish on 4-hour, bearish on daily, with these downside risk targets to look out for support to come in the market or being tested. But so far, not a pretty picture in the market, as the conspicuous consumption is now taking pressure from the war in Ukraine, and it resulting in a flight to safety. But so far, bearish outlook with potential rebounds from these old cloud chart support levels back up to the bottom end of the cloud. These are the trades we're looking at. Long term, cash is the best place to be, and short to medium term, we're only doing swing trades from these support levels back up to the bottom end cloud chart resistance zones. Until next time, happy cloud chart trading. Bye for now.